Now then, and welcome back to another episode of Rimworld. As you can see, the colonists are all sleeping at the moment. It is the middle, well, it's the midwinter, December winter, or Decemberary, which is now December and January. Decemberary is midwinter, and we had a little bit of a cold snap. Cold snap usually freezes the region out. We lost a lot of our crops, but fortunately we had already installed our freezers and the power to keep those freezers running, although this kind of stuff won't work for a little while. Oh no, they're still all frozen, won't spoil, that's okay. Because of the cold snap and the fridges going off meant that it still stayed frozen. So we've got lots of food from our previous harvest, which is good. They've got plenty of food, they're sorted. And they've got the ability to grow some indoors food during the winter, which is good. We also managed to get a fair bit of cotton from around and about the place as well while we were doing that. And there's lots of various tribal wear and bits and pieces that I've also got to sort out. And that's kind of what I want to do today. Also, with this hot air vent, this steam geyser in here, they've managed to stay warm because this was like 46 degrees or whatever during the night time. 52 at the minute. It gets hot really fast. So with this door left open, the heat just sort of spreads out throughout all the bedrooms, so they weren't cold in the bedrooms. To start off with, there was like minus 10 in these bedrooms, and they were all getting hypothermia and freezing to death. Also, with the cloth, we've built a billiards table in the dining room to make an extremely impressive area for them to love it, love it, love it. And they should be happy with something like that. They've all got impressive bedrooms now from last episode. They've got an impressive kind of eating area since last episode as well. And now I just kind of want to work on their clothing, I think. I think with all of the wood that we've got going on over here, we've got plenty of wood supplies, we've got plenty of food supplies, we've got nice environment for them to live in this area, nice and solid. I put a load of mass graves out here because we still keep getting attacked by the undead. I know I don't show it, but it's very, very simple to defeat them in low waves, as it were, because of the embrasures and the fences. We're allowed to shoot through when they're not allowed to get to us. So we're allowed to shoot them before they get to us, which makes it super easy, super simple. There's one that going on. Green is currently trying to tame a couple of elephants. There's a female elephant and there's a male elephant. A pair of elephants. Potentially a mating pair of elephants. Are trying to be sorted out. And they're all rushing around doing all sorts of lifting and carrying and getting things sorted. This geothermal generator over here, we do need to put it to work. That's something else I want to do today. So let's start with that. Production-wise, I wanted to do an electric smelter. So we'll have a smelter on one of these sides. Can it go a bit further? It can go a bit further than the storage. Let's put it over here. I know that will have a speed penalty for working outdoors, but I can put a roof over this in a little section in a bit. Also, there would be a mending work table which needs power. Mending is one of the new things that we've added with mods. So we put a mending table in there so they can mend their resources and things like that as they need it. Yeah. And there was something else as well that I wanted that power for. Electric smeltery, electric crematorium. There we go. So getting close to this sort of area over here, I was thinking we would cremate our dead. Let's put the crematorium space like that so we keep them all in line. Cremate our dead instead of having to worry about bury them all the time. We can just keep burning them and cremate them that way. And what was the other thing? Weapons crafting, I believe. I don't know if that requires. No, that doesn't require any power. A fueled smithy, that doesn't require. The electric smithy is what we've got going on. Smeltery, wooden workbench. So we do need an electric smithy over here as well. We can put that next to it there. Okay, so we've got the electric smithy, we've got the smeltery, we've got the workbench, and we've got the crematorium. All these things can be useful outside of the normal things that we do. And I think we don't really need an electric stove out there, or brewery or anything. High-tech work table we've done inside. So yeah, those 4 things will get done out there. We've tamed the elephant. Yes, we've tamed the elephant. Battery breakdown. Where was that? Over here. Okay, we'll fix it. Well, he's fixed it. That was quick. Thank you very much. I only just found out about that, and you'd already fixed it, Doctor. Well done. Awesome. And the cold snap is now over as well. So the indoor temperature of 34 is probably too much for them. I don't want them to get heat, so let's block those doors again. We can... I was clicking to hold open so they stay open all the time. But now, in the morning when they go in there, they will close the doors. Nice warm 28 degrees in the middle of the winter season. Not bad. Why is that elephant following you? Elephant's following green. Elephant, follow green. No, don't do that. Let's see. We will have obedience training. We'll have rescue training. And we'll have hauling training for the elephants. That seems like a good thing to do. All of these animals, I don't really care where they go. But green has got this kind of Labrador Retriever and Timberwolf following him around everywhere he goes. But they don't seem to have a sleeping spot anywhere near him, which is kind of weird. Bubba and Catalina, they are sleeping out in the warmth, out in the cold with the cougar. I don't know why. But anyway, that's fine. And this keeps running out of power, so we obviously aren't getting enough battery power here, or we're using more than we're actually gaining. So I'm going to need another kind of power supply over here as well. So let's start with power, and let's see about getting some kind of turbines. Speaking of turbines, we have a little fire going. Hey, you, wake up. Prioritize cleaning your fire up. There you go. Now go sleep. Something blew up in here. Some power cable blew up in here, and the power supply in here all went kaput. What's going on? Batteries all died. A load of things happened wrong in here. What's going on? Okay. Well, it's slowly working back up. It must have overflown, fizzed, and exploded. They'll fix it all when they wake up. That's fine. They'll fix it when they wake up. This, I need some more power over here, don't I? There was a wind turbine potential. I could put a potential wind turbine in here. That would work. It needs to have clean air in front and behind. We could put a wind turbine just there. And then that should be okay. There shouldn't be anything growing in the way there, so that should be able to do the thing that it needs to do. And that should connect up to the electric and give us a bit more power so we can stock up a bit further. Obviously we're using too much with these fridges over here and the vents, so we need to work on that. But the main thing I wanted to do today was work out some kind of tailoring side of things. Now I've got a battery supply in here which is hooked up to the electrics of all around here. Hooked up to the electrics properly, and the electrics is all the way through the system. Seems to be okay. I think that is the only bit that's broke, and they're fixing that. They should be automatically fixing that little connection there, because, well, it's on the I Can Fix This mod, where if something breaks, it automatically replaces the schematic so that they go and fix it up again afterwards, which is pretty cool. Okay. There was too much wattage going into it, that was the problem with that. They're fixing it all up, and they'll make it work again very soon. See? Clean it, fix it, make it work, and replace the missing parts. That's a good thing, isn't it? So they should end up looking just like that over this side. Yep. An elephant's running around the house. That is probably not a wise place. I might change that around a little bit as well. But anyway, I want to do something with the clothes making today. So, production. Oh, just in time. I'm never going to get anything done that I actually want to get done. Making a plan of attack is just a bad idea, isn't it? Where did they come in? I should have said jump to the location, but I did not. They're over here. Okay. Crab and Billa. They are a couple of male warriors. They're not zombies. They're not zombies, though. Green, get back into base. Thank you. We need the people to all get ready to fight as they come in. They're trying to kill the animals. Stop killing the animals. Let's get over here and let's shoot them to bits. Come on, everybody. Let's hurry up. Green can't do any fighting, but Green's the first one on the scene, so I've got to be careful. They better not be killing that. That better not be mine. It is mine. Dang it. Okay. They're trying to kill... They've killed my elephant. Or at least they hurt my elephant. Beat him up. 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 Done. Beat him up. Good. There. Now, This bit is going to be an interesting one, right? This one, they're dead. Strip. They're dead. Strip. Okay, so they can now get moved. That can be picked up. That can be picked up. The coffee they had can be picked up. But this elephant here is downed and in need of rescue. Green is also in need of rescue. Can the chief actually pick up rescue? Oh, the doctor's reserved the rescue. Okay, the doctor's rescuing the elephant. Let's see how the doctor manages to rescue an elephant, shall we? The chief picks up the elephant and away he goes. It's no longer incapable of walking. So it's walking kind of erratically, even though it's no longer incapable of walking. We've helped out by bringing it over here. Chief is bringing the elephant in. Don't be bringing it in for slaughter. That's okay, that's okay. Put it in a bed, that's it. Now it can be rested and sorted and looked after. Green is in bed and the surgeon, McIntyre, is sorting him out. Let's see, what did he miss? He got a gunshot to his arm. A gunshot? That's our gun. We shot him. He got friendly fire. Friendly fire. Poor Green. Friendly fire. We're treating friendly fire. Who has the whatever it is? The HK oomph. Who has the HK oomph? Not you. Not you. You got the HK oomph? Yes. Tarsa shot him while he wasn't looking. Does Tarsa not like him? Tarsa kind of likes everybody. He likes Green as well. So it's his friend. So I'm sure they will let each other off. It wasn't accident after all. Accident, misadventure, in the line of duty, all that kind of stuff. Yeah. And it was the first tamed elephant out of those ones as well. We had a first tamed elephant up there. Where was the other elephant? We've got the other elephant in here. Okay, so I need to fix that. I need to change the location of where the animals can go. These elephants, we will have the same thing going there. That's that elephant cleaned up there as well. Oh, what? We've got another problem already. Let's jump to the location. That is going on the fritz because it's undercover. It's not undercover. Okay. Let us quickly wall it off around here. Like that. That'll probably cover it over. Somebody come over here and clean this up quick. Prioritise extinguishing the fire. I know it's in the rain at the minute, which means it shouldn't have that fire going on forever. But come on, Chief, come and clean it up. Come sort it out. Green, can you prioritise working on the wall? Oh, Green's just come along and fix something. They might get there eventually. We'll roof it over. We'll make that zone expand roof zone. We'll have that as a roof zone. Okay. At the minute, with the thunder and lightning and all that exciting stuff, they should put their own fires out because the lightning causes a fire and the rain puts it out again. That's how it should work. He's coming along, Green sorting it all out. Yes. Good. He's put the rooftop on. Right, that's okay. We're getting there. Oh, there's more lightning striking over here. Anybody awake? There is literally only Green is awake. That tree's not going to burn down because of the rain. We're okay. We're good. We're good. It's always this. Constantly a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Constantly keeping you on your feet. I'm trying really hard to get one thing sorted out today. A Tailor Bench. I want an electronic Tailor Bench here. Right? I don't have enough metal or steel stored. So I need to sort that out. The one thing that I was thinking of doing was sorting out a smeltery bench. See, add detail, let's smelt metal from slag and do it forever. Just always smelt metal into slag or steel into slag. And over here we're going to have the chunks, steel slag chunks and stone chunks are all stored in there. But we also want raw resources, steel. There we go. So also we'll store the steel. So this electronic smelter should now start smelting up all of this steel slag chunks in order to make steel for us to use. And somebody needs to be assigned to that. Doctor, prioritize, not assigned to crafting. So somebody needs to be assigned to crafting. At the minute we don't have anyone. Tarsa was the gardener. Yeah, he was gardener and hunter, so we don't want him crafting. The surgeon is also arts and crafts. So yeah, well, there's no arts to do. Let's have him doing the crafting, and we'll have him so he's not hauling and cleaning and all that kind of stuff as well. We just have him doing the crafting at the minute because it looks like he's going to have a good skill at it. So we get him started over there. McIntyre, this is your new space, and he's going to start making steel from the steel slag. And there's some steel slag being made up there as well. Okay, so now the animal zone was what I was looking for, wasn't it? Let's change the zones for the animal zones. We can change the animal zone to this. So at the minute it's within these borders, animal zone, which is good enough. They can come inside here. Let's remove animal zone. Let's clear the animal zone from inside here, so that they're not going inside there. They can go inside this bit where the freezer's stored. They can go inside this bit where all that stuff sorted, and they can go into here. That's good. So all the animals are sorted. They won't go anywhere outside of the building confines, which is good. McIntyre, make your stuff right now. That workbench needs fixing up. That's good. The wood over here, why are you not... You're milking a muffalo. Why are you milking a muffalo? I suppose the muffalo needs milking. I guess that's what it is. The buffalo needs milking. He's repairing the electronic smithy, which is that. He's going to repair it, fix it, put the roof on, clean it all up, sort out the walls. There we go. Yes, make a nice little place for McIntyre to do his work. Excellent. And we're going to make this electric smithy here as well. Okay, and the bills, what can we do in here? There's all... Oh, this is actually making weapons. So what weapons can we make from all this? We can make knives, katanas, machetes, fire axes, shovels, sickles, bows. There's so many things. All kind of metal stuff, though. Compound bow. Let's make 4 compound bows. Don't know how much a compound bow costs. Let's have a look. Ingredients wise, 80 steel and 2 components. Okay, that's quite a lot. 80 steel and 2 components, but not too bad. We'll be okay. The electric crematorium still requires somebody to come along and sort it out. Or granite blocks. 150 granite blocks it requires. Okay, I did have a workbench somewhere. I think I got rid of the workbench from over here, so let's have the workbench in this area as well, because, well, that's the good place for it. It's by the place where all the storage of things is. So let us go with a stonecutter table, and we'll put that, we'll turn it around so that it's in this space here, right? And then we'll build a copy of this out a little ways, and yeah, and then we'll have a door. We'll put a door inside here, there, so they can get in and out to it like that. And we'll add on the roof area, expand building roof area to that. There we go. So that should then all be indoors in a little shed next to the power supply, with access in and out of the big stash of all the things. The marble, there's granite chunks in here. Okay, so if that needs 150 granite blocks, we'll make 150 granite blocks from that. All this granite chunks we will also set to haul, so they'll do that when they get up in the morning. Okay, speedy. Now they're all asleep after the first day of all that. Let's see about doing what I actually wanted to do. I want to stockpile. I want to stockpile in here. Let's make it in here. And this stockpile is going to be, let's go clear all. Not going to be food. It's going to be raw materials. No, manufactured textiles. We want all the leathers. All the textiles, in fact. We're just going to have all the textiles can be dropped off in there, right? And this room here, we are going to have a stockpile in here, there and there. This one is going to be clear all. We're going to have corpses. Nope, we're not going to have corpses. Apparel. We're going to have apparel. We're going to be allowing dead man's apparel in there. with all the headgear, armored vest, buttons down, jackets and all that kind of stuff. All of these things allowing dead man's apparel. Okay, and then in this one we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to have non-dead man's apparel, and hope that that's how that particular mod works, that you can have dead man's and non-dead man's apparel in there. Right, that's where we're going to store it, so that's where they're going to go. And this section here, I need to clear off all of this so that it doesn't allow any of these things in this storage. At the moment we're allowing all apparel from both sides. We're going to just stop all apparel, and we'll let the apparel decide itself over here, and we'll let all the raw materials go over there. So this can also have the manufactured textiles off, so they come over to this. And then we're going to put an electric workbench or electric tailor bench in here. Let's turn it around a little. We can have it like that, so that someone can work at this electric bench and make all this work. Yeah, that's the plan. So is that dead man's? That was worn by a corpse. Is this the dead man's apparel? It is allow dead man's apparel, yes. So that's a dead man's tribal wear, and this is allowing the dead man. So the other stuff should go into there. Every time I strip bodies, they come into this storage over here. There is a way of mending and fixing and making these things good, I believe. But the mending is all the way over here at the minute, I understand. But that's by the by. That'll work itself out. There's only so much we want to do. Sometimes I sell this gear that we've got off all the dead bodies, sell it all to other people. And the idea is that I've put it into here so that we're in the prison cell area. So this is going to be a function of the prisoners to clean and sort all this kind of stuff out. Sort all the dead man's apparel, kind of like the laundry in a prison. Sorting all these things out, getting things sorted for them. Has that been worked on? Are we nearly out of wood? No, he's just going to get some more wood so that he can finish setting that up. And then we'll have the electric bench sorted out. How are we getting on over here then? So the McIntyre is getting on with the smelting of the steel. So all the steel bits and pieces that we had over here are slowly being smelted in the auto smelter. Very good. This doesn't seem to be doing anything yet. Reconnect. Does it need power from wood as well? It needs a fuel and it needs power. Wow, it needs wood as well. Okay. Green, cannot refuel. Need mending kit. Mending kit. What's a mending kit? Okay, how do I make a mending kit? Do I have to craft a mending kit? I don't know. Let's find out. We'll have a miscellaneous. No mending kit in here. Furniture. No mending kit in here. Production. Maybe I need a crafting spot. Let's turn the crafting spot over here. And let's see if we can make a mending kit in here. Beer crates, vodka, wine crates, dragon crates, tribal wear, short bows, all sorts of things, but nothing that we actually need. Okay. So, I don't know where the mending kit is. I'm going to have to do some research onto that and figure that out. We haven't got a mending kit at the moment, that's for sure. Let's check that this is okay. Yeah, this is all poor quality tribal wear, all sorted. And this is all working over here. Okay, so the tailor bench. Let's have a look. I want to make a mending kit. I can make a mending kit there. Make one mending kit. Or let's make one for everybody. Let's make 4 mending kits. That's probably enough. Okay, and the work for tailoring is going to be required in tailor. So Tarsa likes the idea of tailoring. When there's nothing to grow, let's see if he can tailor stuff. And also Colin the bodyguard might be a good one because he's got no other duties other than cutting plants and hauling stuff. Spiders the keeper, he's no good for it. Yeah, let's have Colin the bodyguard as the tailor. He can soon learn how to tailor, and he can work in this area to look after the prisoners as well. That's a good idea. And the second day is done. Well, the second day was done. I was just working on getting all that set up. The prison environment. The hospital environment's already good. I do need to turn this into like a doctor's surgery maybe. or maybe put this as the doctor's bedroom so he stays close to the doctor's area. There is food being created and put into that fridge, and all the medicines put into the other fridges. So we will always have some food over here, so the doctor could survive in this limited amount of space. If I was to limit his area of expertise into here, limit some of the other guys to wardening in there. Yeah, that's looking good, looking good. And we've got a few elephants now kicking around that can be maybe useful to us in the future as well. The wind turbine is now keeping the overnight powering. It's keeping the power up overnight, which is good. And then the daylight, the sun can capture all the rest of it, which is very good as well. And overall, it should be good. That's all connected into this, I hope. It looks like it's connected into this. Yes, that's good. And it's generating. Excellent. Okay, so I think we've fixed some problems today. We've got a few bits and pieces sorted out. We've got some new stuff over here sorted out. We need to get that mending kit sorted, and then I think we're done. Somebody making the mending kit. Colin, you're making a mending kit? Yes, you are. He's made a mending kit. Awesome. Where's he taking the mending kit? The mending kit's there. Okay, so 5 mending kits. Green. Let's see. Tarsa, can you have a mending kit? No. Okay, can somebody get over here with a mending kit? Tarsa, mending kit. Needs a mending kit. I really don't know how to select the mending kit, so we've got a little bit of research to do. Pearl. I found a pearl in the water somewhere as well. Awesome. That's still working nicely. But yeah, I'll work on the mending kit and figure out what's what. And I will see you in the next episode. So thank you all very, very much for watching today's episode. We've got our clothing sorted out, and we've got a little bit up here of the electric smeltery and that sorted out. And in the next episode, we shall continue to figure out what all these new mobs do and how to improve our game. Until next time, though, folks, thank you very much for watching. I will see you in the next Rimworld, The Walking Dead. Until then, goodbye.